Hi guys, welcome to our home studio. My name's Jasmine. I obviously run a small business called Femtomic. Femtomic is feminine, so feminine energy, and atomic, so like an explosion of femininity. But not like feminine as in female, as in femininity. My aim is to be like a mix between Vivienne Westwood and Molly Goddard in terms of like inspiration for actual design. Like obviously we want to forge our own path. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to be in fashion. I never wanted to be a designer though. I did the boring thing and went to university for something else, for science. And then when I was doing that, I was like, I really don't want to be doing this. So then I had a year off, and then when I went to TAFE to do fashion, and basically while I was doing it, everyone's like, you should be a designer and stuff like that. Like I had really good feedback from my teachers. So I graduated in 2018, and then we showed at Perth Fashion Week in 2019. And we were set to go to London to show at London Fashion Week in autumn winter, and COVID hit, so obviously we didn't go do that. And yeah, that's also when I launched and everything was when COVID hit, and so that really slowed us down. And then I basically took a year off, and then we've just started up again. Definitely finance, because I don't have like financial backing kind of thing. It's just like me, I work my part-time job and then put all my money into it. And then time, like you're always time poor. I think there's like two sides of sustainability. There's sustainability in the sense that what fabrication you're using, so your textiles and stuff like that. During COVID, there was quite a few places that shut down, so I went to a place with my girlfriend, and they were selling all their old bolts of fabric, which they were literally going to throw in a dumpster. And so we bought all the fabric, and I now use that. So even though the fabrication is not necessarily like organic cotton or anything, it's withdrawing it from land waste basically. And so that's what I do to be sustainable on a fabrication. But then there's also sustainability from like a designer level. And so I think when you have things like fast fashion, or even with top fashion houses, how you produce like autumn winter resort, and you actually are making a full collection of 60 looks every 3 months, and that's unsustainable for you as a person. That's how I like to approach it, like a slow fashion. Basically I do everything, so like I make all the fabric and grade everything, I pattern make everything, and I sew the samples. You can ask me for clothes all the time, but I'm not going to make clothes all the time, because then I wouldn't be making things with care and like to my fullest creativity kind of thing. I would just be making it because people keep asking me for it. I was just making a hat for a photo shoot I have coming up. So I have like the brim, and then that's going to be like a tulle layer. This is like a fluffy version. So that's the original toile. A toile is like the first round and cheap fabric. And there'll be like a top piece, and then the brim, and then pink tulle around the edge. Just because I couldn't do anything else. Like I genuinely would be unhappy doing anything else, so yeah. I'm currently just working on launching, so we're just doing trans-seasonal now, because I don't really believe in pumping out a lot of collections per year anyway. The collection is kind of a mixture between like fungi, so mushrooms, and Quella de Vil. It's kind of like evil mushroom fairy inspo. I always want to grow. I'd love to go international, but I'm not looking to produce a lot of stuff. No one can make the clothes that you want to make. There's actually room for everyone to do what they want to do, and especially if your idea is unique to you, then there's always space for that because you are you, so no one else can make what you're going to make. There's no right way to do it, especially now. So if you feel like you have the intuition to make clothes, then you should make clothes, and just understand that you don't need to be on the cover of Vogue to be a fashion designer kind of thing. This is Possum. So cute, aren't you, babe?